This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to the Aragorn and Arwen Brickheadz. These two are really cool builds that you get with the Brickhead set and as part of the Return to Lord of the Rings theme. And yeah, technically this is King Elisar, which is Aragorn's name once he becomes King of Gondor. But, since not as many people know that, it's more recognizable to have it as Aragorn and Arwen. And yeah, let's take a look at them. I'll look at Arwen first, and then King Elisar second. And if you notice, I actually have the One Ring on. I managed to get this maybe a month ago, and I forgot to do it in the Gandalf and Balrog one. I decided to do it for this one. I thought it'd be really cool just to have the One Ring on when reviewing LEGO Lord of the Rings sets. But I may also have a review of this One Ring, although it's a kind of a small thing, so it'd be a short one. But let's take a look at Arwen, and it's a really simple Arwen. There's not too much detail put inside of her with her dress or arm. She doesn't even have any accessories. She does have this little crown built around her head. And yeah, that's really it. This is basically from the scene where she reunites with Aragorn, and it's from his coronation. I don't remember if it's their wedding also, but yeah, it looks really cool. And she's a simple figure and the weakest of the six in terms of just designs, but still looks really cool. The really cool one in this one is King Aragorn Elisar, and he has a sword which of course is named Andúril, but it's just a simple Lego sword. I wish that they kind of had special molds made for not only Sting, which they've already had made, but also for swords like Andúril, Glamdring, maybe even Orcrist if they do figures from The Hobbit. That would have been really cool, but I think at least Andúril should have been made since that's such an important sword. But yeah, I really like the figure. He has really cool prints, one for his king armor and one for the Gondorian crown. I think it might have been Númenórean. I don't remember the lore, but I believe it's also made out of mithril. It was really cool. Looking at him on his side, he just has some pretty simple stuff with the crown continuing. On the backside, he has a cloak, and you can see the backside of his hair. Going to this side, you can see him holding the sword. And finally, moving to the front, once again, you can see the little builds. Looking at the top, you can see there's no real gaps, and the bottom just has a little base, which of course you could remove him from. And yeah, the two of them, they look really cool. They aren't perfect, and I mean, technically also, if you wanted to, you could get brickheads and use them as chess pieces, since I think this is the standard size chessboard, and I've noticed that before, I just said I never mentioned it. So technically, if they release enough of these, or even if they just release enough to fill up a normal chessboard, and you could do it from another theme, you could make an entire chess game with just Brickheadz characters, and that'd be a kind of cool thing to do, although you don't necessarily have to. It's just a cool thing I pointed out. But yeah, these are two cool figures, and I really enjoy having them in my collection. I have them all on display together, and I hope they actually do a few more of these, at least finish up the Fellowship. That would be really cool to have at least all the members of the Fellowship. Maybe a few major villains like Sauron and Saruman built into Brickheadz. But I think I'm going to save that for a separate video of just ideas for both Brickheadz and for regular sets. But I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.